Still trying to find their consistency. Here's Mobley. Off to Mitchell. 3 straight games with at least 35 points against Philly for Mitchell, and Mobley finishing the lob. Tyson, who's carved out a nice role for Cleveland this season. Porter gets denied. Save back to Tyson. Maxey on the steal. Doesn't have the numbers. Waiting for help. George wide open. Connects on the 3.
Really nice job. This is after the Barlow block, and you see Maxey, he read that pass the entire way. You see him slow it down right there. Edgecombe running to the middle, occupied Mobley. All along, Maxey knew that Paul...
Knocked away. Porter able to keep it in bounds. 9 to shoot. Here's Mitchell. Triple team comes. Porter has it deflected. George off the steal. Barlow the slam.
On Wednesday, so they're definitely more in a state of readiness.
Cavs went on an 18-2 run a few minutes into the game and never looked back as Tyson. Mitchell. We're going to dance around George. Good hands there from Barlow. Just snared it away. Again, that activity you're talking about, legs. VJ, he hits.
Man, they're just so deadly. They've got so many guys that can hurt you from out there. They made 20 of them on Wednesday. It's a priority when you play them, but they're so good off the dribble as well. It's hard to just stay home.
Embiid now splash. I mean, both of these teams shooting around 80% more than midway through the first. Mitchell the lob, and Allen the slam. Maxey back ironing off. Barlow the offensive rebound. Couldn't put it back in. Barlow very active in the early going, and George comes up with a steal. And the finish. Philadelphia.
An uncomfortable film session for the Sixers defensively, because this is a different level of activity. Paul George, really nice job sort of lurking in the backcourt.
That's allowed him to produce at a higher level over the last few weeks, even without that.
You know what? It always gets back to the same thing. It's an incredible shooting touch as well.
Wow. Speaking of explosion, who has 13 points, 4 of 7 from the floor. Maxey step back 3 off the mark. Bona the rebound, and what a denial from last year's Defensive Player of the Year. On the run,
don't even try to compare any rims to the rims at that beloved arena.
Historic establishment. What a rejection from Mobley. Mitchell kicks it out. Hunter connects.
But there's been 3 unforced. I would put that in the unforced category. That lob they threw off the shot clock from half court was probably an unforced. And the one Paul George stole in the backcourt.
Bona with the big finish.
Bona making his presence felt right here. Doesn't get too many opportunities offensively, but he takes advantage.
That he gives them, which is a little switch up from, say, Embiid. And Bona flies back for the rejection. 7-point Philadelphia lead. 7:35 to go in the second. And look at Proctor just take it out of the arms of Edgecombe and slam it down.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. He knew what he wanted to do. You see how he loses his balance right there because he didn't have command of the basketball. He wanted a little inside-out dribble to take that back to his right hand.
Missed it badly. Allen able to flag down the rebound. Another chance here. Tyson in the corner. He got it. Feathery touch.
They just have struggled with consistency.
They have some good young talent. Concanipple is having an incredible rookie season. Embiid finishes
with the jump and what he wanted to do with that. That normally would have been just extend off his left leg and take it up strong, but he gathers off balance, and as a result,
Coach Malone, Malika, Wendy Perk. That is all coming up here on ESPN. Maxey picks the pocket of Mitchell, and Maxey goes in for the slam for Philadelphia. 5 on the shot clock. Ooh, loose dribble from Hunter, lost it. George flicks it ahead. Watford keeps his footing. Grimes lines it up. You bet!
He said they gotta match their intensity and physicality and certainly be more organized to be able to take care of the ball in this half, Ryan.
All right, George, good stuff. Ryan Rucco, Tim Legler, George Sedano with you. Appreciate it. Hunter. Tyson. The little runner banks in. Well, Tyson Embiid. Tyson's already tied his career high with 5 made threes. It's been a quieter night for Mobley than what we saw on Wednesday. Tomlin explodes to the rim, plus the foul.
He moves off the ball. That's a great job right there in the back cut. Edgecombe trying to beat him over the top. And all of that activity by Tyson forced Embiid.
Between about a 3 to a 9-point lead for a while. Mobley finds the cutter. Hunter waits and gets denied. Embiid gobbling it up. Back iron and off. Here's Mitchell. Gains the handle, lobbing it up in traffic. Mobley oops the alley. Mitchell, nice look. Hunter finds the cutter. Tomlin, my goodness, pounding it down.
Oh, man, great delivery. The two-footed jump, and
didn't play high school ball, didn't play organized ball, and now is making a serious impact on a competing team in the Eastern Conference. And Tomlin's going in again. All right, thank you very much. Quentin and George. 7-point Philadelphia lead. Mitchell, can he get going? That'll help.
He wanted that step back three from the time he touched the ball.
He had 3 in the first, 3 in the second, 1 in the third. It's a 3 to begin the fourth. Edgecombe with the answer.
Good response right there. Good ball movement by Philly. Edgecombe, like I said about Maxey earlier, that's one of the few shots he's had tonight where he received it with space already squared up.
Oh, Proctor. The difficult reverse finish off the juggle. Here we go. Wow, you crushed me on it.
Didn't love the toss. I was gonna say, but
I didn't either.
But I was right. So.
4th in offensive efficiency, 2nd in field goal percentage, 4th in three-point percentage. Just Grimes lays it in.
Things were.
All right, we're gonna play a little trivia game. Who was the most likely candidate to have taken that shoe and thrown it?
I'll go with Charles Oakley.
Oh, very
Charles
nice.
Oakley would have been a good choice to do something like that.
Guy 2013 with 1 shoe.
Excellent call, George. Excellent call. Proctor buries the 3 after Philadelphia had matched its largest lead. Tyson back in for Cleveland. Mitchell in the corner. Fakes, takes, and hits from 3. Porter picked up the dribble. Needs help in Hunter. Hunter will fire and hit. And this game is tied at 102. Mitchell gives it up. Allen has it taken away by Maxey. Maxey flies in. That one he finishes.
End-to-end transition, and then the turnover to compound it.
Yeah, on the inbound. In the corner, Oubre connects. Philadelphia with a 7-0 response to the 10-0 Cavs run. Mitchell trying to do it himself. Can't, but Mobley there to finish.
Yeah, that's always tough.
Maxey evades Tyson. Step back jumper. He got it.
Open floor. So great effort. Forces now the Sixers to be able to play in half court.
Looked like it should have been Mitchell who was the one jumping. Tyson again. 4-point game. A reminder, Minnesota, Houston coming up next year on ESPN. Maxey dances, shovels, Mobley there to eliminate it. Hunter running with Mitchell. Hunter all the way in. The two-handed mammoth hammer. Cavs can tie or take the lead. Mitchell through the lane to the corner. Tyson, you bet. 39 for Jalen. 3. Off the mark. Mobley secures it.
He saw Cleveland making sure they got the ball out of Maxey's hands. They're going to run an extra defender at him rather than let him operate one
away.
Running a lot of this guard screen with Mitchell and Tyson. They've been going to this several times in a row.
Mitchell through the lane. Bumped off a couple of 5 Eastern. ABC, ESPN, ESPN Deportes, and the ESPN app coverage begins countdown at noon Eastern on ESPN. Big one here. Mobley got
Ball screen, try to create 2 on the ball and move it out of that.
Off to Embiid, back to Maxey, 10 seconds left. Maxey dancing, floating, and tying this game at 1:15.
Best actions they run. They love to run the ball screen with Embiid, give it up, and then chase. And that's exactly what he does. So difficult for Tyson to be able to stay.
Ball trying to get it in, has to get it in, gets it to Tyson. Tyson feeds Mobley, who dunks it down, leaves 4.8, Cavs up by 2. Here's Maxey, he'll heave, no! And the Cavs come back to take down the Sixers, 117, 115, the
Mobley, who has an easy cleanup, but man, what an
It's on. ESPN on Disney+. Turn it on.